Well, a late good evening, everyone. I'm Bruce Glazer here at Dover-Sherborn High School, and so are the girls. That would be Holliston and Dover-Sherborn. There is no score in this game. We have some audio at the outset, and I think we got them fixed. 6:16 to go in the first quarter, and there's no score. Testing. And we're still having audio problems, so watch the video. You can do your own play-by-play with 2 minutes played in the game. For us, the teams have not scored. Me and my big mouth. So that's the first basket of the game by Isabel Glenn Smith. 2-0 Holliston. Dover-Sherborn with the ball, Leah Hills. To Griebel. Amari Hughes, and a bomb by Gibbs! 3-2 home team. Monica Gibbs with their first basket of the game. Her sister not playing tonight due to a partially dislocated left shoulder. She'll be back shortly, but not this game, and we'll see next week what happens. A pop outside by Megan Simpson, one of the best players in Massachusetts. Number 5 has it again. She shoots a 2 this time. She's 0 for 2, but she can score. Tie up, and it goes the other way to Dover-Sherborn. They're going to right to left in this first half. They wear their home whites with blue trim. The visitors in their customary red, white, and black. Megan Simpson, number 5. She has approximately 1,200 points in her senior year. She has been a TVL All-Star for 3 years in a row. She was an TVL All-Star 2 years, sophomore and junior year. She was the MVP of the team 3 years in a row. As I said, she averages about 21 a game. She has over 1,200. She just scored 20 in their last game at Norwood. This girl is a good shooter. Everybody can learn a lot from her, but she doesn't have the ball now. Inside to Campbell Harris. Ball bounces around, taken away by Hughes. It's 3-2 Raiders, 4:42 to go in quarter number 1. Brad Crandall not available tonight, so it's me, myself, and I. And Mia Griebel misses a 3 off the rim, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a white ball. From the baseline, Fielding will put it in play. Decent crowd here. Band here tonight playing the national anthem, which was beautiful. Sideliner by Fielding comes in and out. It bounces around. Hughes picks it up, and she a foul on the floor. Yeah. Okay, foul on the floor, I assume. Yes. Someone held, and that's the first foul of the game. It goes against Holliston. Panthers number 24, Lucy Bauman with the foul. Griebel will put it in play. Hughes in the paint. Hughes scoops, scores. 5-2 Raiders. Bringing the ball up, Grace Witten. She's their point guard. Everybody on Holliston wears knee pads. It's a smart idea. They're like stockings as you see them on the knees and the lower leg. It's for protection, and it's a good idea. Sideliner. In and out by Megan Simpson. No points for her so far. Monica Gibbs drives into the foul line. Left side pass goes out of bounds. Second turnover for the Raiders. If the Raiders can keep their turnovers low, they will have an opportunity to win every game, because turnovers means you don't get a shot. Turnovers mean the other team has the ball and you got to defend too much. A bomb by Monica Gibbs for 3. It's 8-2 home team. And if you play defense too long because you're not making much offense, you get tired. Right now in this game, Dover-Sherborn is playing healthy and well. Out of bounds play, white ball. Coming into this game, Holliston's 3-4. The Raiders are 1-6. Last year at Holliston, the Raiders won that single game they played. Mia Griebel coming out of a triangle, hands off to Fielding. Fielding drives past 2 red shirts, gets over to Griebel. Mari Hughes, the captain, sideline, right wing, back to Fielding. Griebel to Ruby Fielding, blocked, knocked away, and that's what Simpson does to you. She drives against Fielding, goes baseline, runs it around and out. 0 for 3 she is. Monica Gibbs with the boards. And look at her, in her face is Gibson. Is Simpson. Simpson fouls. There was a pick in the backcourt that was set for Dover-Sherborn to bring it up, and Monica Simpson broke around that and fouled. Her first foul, team second. Fielding bringing it up. Griebel to her left. We're looking at a 2-3 zone by the visitors. Leah Hills thought about it. Way outside to Fielding. Fielding in the paint. Loses the ball. Picked up by Griebel to Gibbs. In the corner. Fielding to Gibbs. Only one Gibbs tonight. Low post. Amari's going to go up. Fake, shoots, misses, gets fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. We thank you for watching our live stream of Dover-Sherborn girls basketball. Won by Hughes. Sub coming in. Monica comes out, replacing her is Jasmine, or Jazzy Hancock. Got 2 coming out for the visitors. That would be Witten and Glenn Smith. Sarah Kuchman is coming to the game for the Panthers. 9-2 Raiders. As also Emily Darren's coming in for Amari Hughes. And we got another body who came on the floor for, there she is. Katie Jocelyn, the sophomore, came in for Holliston. Now you're up to date until they do it again. Outside. Shot off the mark. Campbell Harris. Griebel with the ball over forecourt. Griebel hooks a pass left side. Fake. Jazzy across court to Fielding. Puts the arms up in the air. Passes back to Hancock. She hangs on the left wing. High post. Pulling it away is Darren. Darren can't go up. She's got a 1-on-2. Stepping away is Hancock. Back to Griebel. They'll set up with 8 seconds to go on the clock. Bomb outside. Good! Leah Hills for 3. 13-2 home team. And if I'm Holliston, I'm calling a timeout. Whoa! This is a rocket ship of a start for Dover-Sherborn. In their last game, they had trouble getting out of the first 2 quarters. In this one, they've outdone themselves with 13 to the visitors 2 with 1:40 to go in the first quarter. So in the first half of the last game for Dover-Sherborn at Bellingham, Meredith Gibbs was run into. She had her arm out reaching for the ball, and the opposite team player hit her in the arm and basically dislocated it. She put it back in gear by herself, and now she told me she's day to day. So are the girls. That would be Holliston. Athletic director, it looks like, talking to the scorer's table. 1:40 to go in the quarter. Emily Sullivan talking to everybody over there. I don't know what they were talking about, but it's 3 fouls on Holliston, none on the Raiders. Nobody wants to come back on the floor. Brad Crandall had a conflict tonight, so it's Elsa Suxo and Cam Crandall and me and Debbie Glazer doing stats. I'm Bruce Glazer, in case I forgot. We had a little bit of a joke before the game. Elsa, who's never done broadcasting in her entire life, decided she was going to be my color analyst right until the buzzer to announce the starting lineups. Then she said, "It's a prank. I'm walking away now." She's now lying in the bottom of the bleachers. No, she's not. She's running camera. Outside pop. Good! That's what Simpson can do. 3 points for her. 13-5. Thank you, Elsa and Cam, for doing such a great job of fooling me. Another bomb! Leah Hills! That girl is hot! 16-5, Raiders. Simpson with the ball. Left side, she passes off for a pop. Hits the side of the backboard by Jocelyn. And it's Raider ball. Outstanding first quarter. Little bumping, they let it go. Boy, I tell you, Holliston's really subbed up. Fielding in, gets fouled! On the floor for the home team, Darren Hancock. Hills, Fielding. Always I miss one, don't I? And Griebel. The visitors have O'Connell, Harris, Kuchman, Simpson, and somebody. Now they sub, sure. I didn't finish. Now they sub. Of course they do. Glenn Smith back in along with Witten for them. Also, Megan Simpson, who never leaves the court, is in there. Kuchman stays out. And looks like, yeah, Jocelyn's still out there as well. And Glenn Smith. Pass inside to the aforementioned Smith. She hits a little bunny hook. 16-7 Raiders, 42 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Ball tipped away. This is this girl in action. You're seeing Megan Simpson. She plays offense like she plays defense. She never has a breathing moment. She just plays all-out hustle. 16-9 Raiders, 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. Stolen away by you-know-who, number 5. She's going to eat you alive all by herself if you don't watch and play better against her. She shoots a 3 off the mark. Rebound, up. No good by Kuchman. And it's Raiders ball. They can hold for 1 with 12 seconds to go in quarter number 1. 5 seconds. Darren feeds it to the wrong body, and we're going to end the quarter like that. At the end of 1, Dover-Sherborn leads 16-9. Checking back in for the Raiders will be Amari Hughes. Don't know who's coming out yet. Leading scorers for the Raiders, Monica Gibbs and Leah Hills each have 6. 2 threes by Leah Hills. Megan Simpson has 5. Amari Hughes has 4. Megan Simpson has 5. Let me tell you, I don't know if she's had a game recently where she scored under double figures. We will be doing an interview at halftime with Drew Hazard. She's now a freshman at MIT. I want to talk to her about her 4 years here and how it is at MIT, a tough school where she was the field hockey Rookie of the Year for her league, and an outstanding season for her team. They went to the playoffs. I think they won a game in the playoffs, but they did not go on far. So we'll talk about that at halftime. And meanwhile, 16-9, we have 8 minutes to go until that halftime break. That'll be a live interview at halftime. Out of bounds play in front of us. Megan Simpson will put it in. She'll pass it into Grace Witten, the junior, over the line. Comes in, 2-3 zone being shown by the Raiders. Gibbs guarding Jocelyn. I'm sorry, that's Witten. Inside. Off the mark was Glenn Smith. Ball goes out of bounds, red ball. Addison Murphy, number 25, is coming for the Raiders. Don't leave her open! She scores. That's a 2. If they don't know by now, then they'll never know. Trap. Hills gets away from it. Pass up to Hancock. Hancock loops it into Monica for the layup! 18-11 home team. 7:26 to go in the second quarter. Witten. Grace hands off to you-know-who. Back to Grace Witten. Down the corner. Pop outside. Simpson for 3. 18-14. In her last game, she scored 20, which was more than points that her entire team, more than half of the points her team scored. They only scored 30-something. She scored 20 of them. That's how good she is. Pop by Monica. In and out. Ball bounds around. Foul going the other way. Foul going against the red. It'll be white ball. Well, it says the foul's on 45, but there is no 45. So, foul was on Dover-Sherborn. I don't know why it says 45, but there's a twin-team foul on them. Pop off the boards and in. Look out. I think that was Jocelyn, number 12. Trap in the backcourt. Monica has it. Monica trapped. Needs some help to Amari Hughes, and she immediately loses the ball because the whole Holliston is so good. Outside bomb. Guess who? Megan Simpson has just been eating them alive. 19-18 visitors. If you got nobody to defend her, you can just watch her because she's tough. She's not going to give you an inch. They got to trap her. They got to put 2 people on her body. Not all the time, but it's sometimes to keep her off guard or off balance.
Was it not just like 7 and then they put on an 11 once that girl? I don't think the score is what the score is. I'm not sure.
Cam and I are having a debate over the scoreboard. Cam, we're going to lose anyways. It's like arguing with an official. You don't win. You just hope he pays attention once in a while. It's 19-18 Holliston. That's their first lead, I do believe. Yeah, it is. Simpson will probably drive the bus, clean up the locker room, and wait for her team when they mount the bus. She's at the foul line? No. Inbounds play for White. They call the timeout, of course. Griebel hands off to Fielding. Line drive to Monica. Left side to Amari Hughes. The only senior on the team gives to Fielding. Mia Griebel back to Fielding. Gibbs is setting up outside in the perimeter until like someone can get inside, I think. Knocked away, but stolen away. All the way in. I used to know that Simpson had 5 points. I think she's got about 12 now. Monica Gibbs, with the team down by 3, loses the ball. Megan Simpson feeds in. Pop, wild by Kuchman. Ball goes out of bounds, white ball. Bit of a press put on by the Panthers to Gibbs. Gibbs just saw Witten in front of her. Gives back to Mia. Mia cross court to Fielding. Little girl drives in, scores! 21-20, Raiders trail by a point. 5:07, 5:06 to go in the first half. Way outside, a skimmer comes down to the hands of Fielding. Fielding to Monica, gives to Hughes. Hughes left side to Mia. Griebel to Fielding. They work it around the perimeter. Amari Hughes drives it in and nobody even got in her way. 24-22. Make that 22-21 home team. Megan. Back to Witten. Witten doesn't shoot very often. Megan. Wild shot. That will happen every once in a while. I noticed in a game I watched. Every once in a while she's way off the mark and you think she's going cold. But trust me, she's not going cold. Mia Griebel. Cross court to Fielding, looking down low. Back to Griebel. Fielding feeds high post. Amari's going to go up and score! What a nice dipsy-do fingertip roll up to the basket. And she goes to the line as her team leads. Is the scoreboard right, Kim? Didn't she just score? I'm confused what the score is. Is it 22-23? It's 24-21 Raiders. They just updated it. 24-21 Raiders. 25-21 Raiders. You're looking at the All-Star. Simpson. 4. Jocelyn. Down low. Short shot by Glenn Smith, and Hills will bring it up for the Raiders over the Raider at midcourt. Hills at the top of the key. She just took an extra step. Traveling on the Raiders, 3:46 to go in the quarter. 4-point lead, sub coming in. Campbell Harris will replace Isabel Glenn Smith, one of the captains for this team, along with Megan Simpson. And Kaylee McDonald was not playing tonight. Goochman down low. Nice feed to Campbell Harris for the 2. Fielding will bring it up. Mia, right side to Monica Gibbs. Monica at the right point sets it up, way out in the forecourt. Fielding back to Monica. They're working around the perimeter. Side shot by Hills. The ball didn't like the rim didn't like the ball, and it comes down. Simpson, look at her drive. She misses. They're just in awe. You can't be in awe of her. You got to stay with her. Ball to White. Fielding has it. Outside to Hills. Works it around to Griebel. Knocked out of bounds. White ball. Head coach is Kurt Lorenzen for the Panthers. Head coach here, Michael Patty, assisted by Ann Joyce and Alex Olmstead. Inbounds play to Fielding. Fielding left side to Monica, back to Fielding. Let's play catch. Griebel for the long one. Way off the mark. Ball stays in bounds thanks to Hughes. Easy bunny up, no good. 2 attempts, no basket. Lucy Bauman comes up with it. And she did an up and down, double dribble. Illegal offense. The problem I had watching the Norwood game with Holliston was 4 brunettes on the floor at both times, 1 blonde. It's just like I try to find distinctions, and with Holliston it's hard because there's so many brunettes on the floor and on the bench, and wow, so far so good. Ball comes out to Fielding. Fielding, left side for Monica for 3. Just clambers off the rim. Nice rebound by Hughes. Monica inside to Hughes. She's got the body to go up. She doesn't. Passes outside. Monica, a long one. Bang! 28-23 Raiders. They saw they were trailing earlier. They didn't like it. This is Grace Witten, that aforementioned blonde. Down low for Jocelyn, the sophomore. Little pop shot in and out by Harris. It'll be white ball. 1:48 to go in the half. 2-3 zone by the defense. Fielding, looking around, left point, down low Hills inside to Amari. If she's hot, let her play. Shot 30-23 Raiders. Buck and a half to go in the first half. Grace Witten, left side to Megan. Simpson in the left wing. Simpson drives, throws off balance, off the rim, no good. Slam around for the rebound, goes out of bounds, red ball. Putting it in play, Grace Gorham. Didn't see her get in. Grace Gorham, number 14. Ball comes outside to Bauman, to Gorham. Megan Simpson bounces, almost traveled. Feed to Harris. Harris drives and gets hit. So Campbell Harris will go to the line. Sophomore will shoot 2. 58.6 to go in the half. 30-23 Raiders. She makes the first. And she didn't make the second. Rebound by Monica. Gibbs hands off to Fielding. 52 seconds to go in the half. Plenty of time. Griebel, cross court. Dangerous pass pulled in by Fielding, and she throws it into the Never Land. Simpson will bring it up. Ball for Bauman. Down low, they work it inside, and a foul. And going back to the line is Campbell Harris. Ooh. Banks it in. And she gets that one too. 3 out of her last 4 free throws. White ball, 30 seconds to go in the half. 30-26 Raiders, they lose the ball. No, they get it back. Monica brings it up. Nice play by Monica, getting out of trouble. Right side for Hills, back to Monica Gibbs. Griebel, stolen away. This time by Bauman, and she gets fouled. 4th on the Raiders, 15 seconds to go in the half. It'll be an out-of-bounds play. Everybody on the Panthers team has exchanged the bench for the floor except for number 5. If they went to quadruple overtime, I'm sure she'd be happy. Feed inside. The sophomore up and in by, I'm sorry, that's O'Connell, the junior. They're pressing. Doesn't matter. We're at halftime. At halftime, the Raiders, who led by 7 at the quarter, lead at halftime 30-28. Drew Hassar will join us shortly for our interview.
Hey guys, Private Chef Matt here. Just want to let you know I'm dropping some of my favorite recipes. If you want to like and subscribe, that'd be great. Appreciate it. Fix this up. Oh, so good. Easy, Laspezi, lemon, squeezy. These are so good, by the way. This is some top quality soup. There we go. No one else is here. This is a random person handing hands.
Hello, Drew Hassar. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You played 3 years here.
Yep.
And did you play varsity all 4 years at Dover-Sherborn?
Not basketball. Only my freshman year I was on the JV team.
And then you played softball, field hockey, and basketball. How did that affect your studies or activities?
Oh, I mean, that's a good question. I think it definitely taught me some important skills about time management and knowing that I had to work around practice because practice was a part of my day every single day. But I also think that I came to appreciate it a lot. Like, I appreciated being on a schedule. It's good to know that I only have 2 hours to do my homework, so I have to be focused for those 2 hours and make sure that I'm doing it. So.
It's an MIT, which means the best people are smart, right? And how does DS affect as far as going to college?
I think, and I've talked to my other friends who go to MIT, but DS has done, or did a very good job preparing me for MIT, I would say. I think the work ethic and like the amount of work has definitely increased, but the foundational skills I definitely established here, which is so beneficial.
Supposed to do in high school.
Yeah, so I think DS did that job.
Not everybody does it
Yeah,
the right way.
yeah.
Okay, so tell me, at MIT, were you amazed, overwhelmed, or ready for it?
I think I was expecting to be overwhelmed, and I was not overwhelmed as much as I was expecting to be, which was huge. I think the thing that amazed me the most was my peers. I think I would look around and, like, somebody's done everything. Like, the people I'm around are just the coolest people I've ever met. Like, they've done amazing things, and I'm, like, honored to be considered in the same, like, group as them. But classwork-wise, no, I wasn't as overwhelmed as I was expecting to be.
So, are you saying you're overwhelmed by the athletics, the field hockey team?
No, just more so, like, people who, like, live on my floor. Like, my neighbor's, like, math Olympiad. Like, that's really cool, and, like, I don't know, just everybody's such amazing people and they've done such cool things and they're like here to do more amazing things.
So do they mentor well?
Sorry, what would you say?
Are they mentors to you?
Oh, yeah, I mean, well, most of my peers are in the same grade as me, so they're not necessarily mentors in an MIT aspect. I think that's a community that I found in the field hockey team. My teammates there are really good mentors for me.
Talk about field hockey.
I mean, I had so much fun playing. That was such a great experience. Yeah, my teammates were awesome. I think they did a really good job of bringing me in and showing me the ropes early on, especially because I started with them before I started school. So they were good to help me adjust to that first. And yeah, I mean, I loved it so much. It was nice to have a break in my day from school, and then I had something to look forward to.
I was amazed that a freshman made the starting lineup in field hockey.
Yeah.
You must be good because you were like co-rookie of the year.
Yeah, I was. That was really cool and very exciting. Again, very honored to have received that recognition from the fellow new MAC coaches. But again, I had a great time playing, and it was exciting to see that other people saw that I was doing some good stuff too.
This team, the Dover-Sherborn team, is now 1-6.
Mm-hmm.
Tough start to the season. Lost a lot of good players from last year,
Yeah.
including yourself, and a new coach. Mm-hmm. So it's like starting over again. It's hard.
Yeah, it is, but I feel like sometimes it's maybe good to start all over. I think that'll give the people on this team who maybe had a smaller role last year a chance to step up and contribute more, or maybe in a different way than they did before.
It's the old saying about what makes you stronger.
Yeah.
Because if it doesn't, you got problems.
Mm-hmm.
They'll learn from this no matter how they finish the season.
Yeah, I mean, this game is going really well. I'm very impressed by it.
So how is your coaching with the high school? Is it tougher at college level?
Oh, college coaching? No, I would say the shift that I saw the most in coaching was preparation for games. I think field hockey specifically, we didn't do a ton of scouting for other teams, but basketball we did. Obviously, like every day before would be a pre-game practice. Like you would run their plays and things like that, and I feel like college field hockey is definitely leaned that way. It's like every game before we watch some film on the other team, we do some stuff that they do. Like their corners, our corners against their defensive corners and things like that. But overall, no, I would say it's definitely translated pretty well.
So what happens to you this spring semester? Are you playing any sports?
No, I'll be doing some off-season work with the field hockey team. We'll be lifting. We'll do a few practices towards the end of March and April, but nothing as regimented as in the fall.
Could you play a second sport, if you like softball? So does I.
Yeah, there are plenty of people at MIT who play two sports, and I think that's the beauty of going to a D3 school. You have the option of being able to do that if you want to. I've a lot of friends who do that. I just knew that field hockey was the one I wanted to do.
Has DS contacted you at all to come back and talk to the seniors? They might do it.
Oh, actually, yes, they did. Miss Healy, Miss Healy was a gym teacher here. She still is a gym teacher, and ironically, she is the Holliston field hockey coach. And I knew her through that before I got to the high school, and then she was my gym teacher, and she reached out to me and a few other students and said, hey, we're doing a gym class called What's Next, where the seniors like think about what's next in their lives, and we would love if you and your peers came in to talk to the like classes now about how your college experience has been.
That should be exciting.
Yeah.
Have you always been driven like this since you were a little kid?
I think my mom would tell you yes. I've definitely been, I guess I like to do a lot of stuff. I like, crosswords and like number games and things like that. At school? Definitely. I mean, I'd be lying if I said no, but I think the important thing is knowing that not every day is stressful, not every day should be stressful. There can be moments that are stressful, but if every day is stressful, then you might be putting too much on yourself, or maybe you're just in the wrong spot.
At your young age, you realize there are ups and downs, but not all ups.
Yeah, exactly. And that's definitely been something I've had to remind myself through my college experience. Like, there are great days and there are days where I'm, like, not sleeping as much as I should, and,
It's called life.
Exactly. You gotta go through it.
2 more questions. When you came back to this gym today, what went through your head?
I mean, it's strange to be on the other side. Obviously, I'm really excited to watch another, like, good high school basketball game, and I'm excited to be on this side, I think, but it's different. It was weird to not be sitting on the bench over there. Yeah.
Who were your former teammates who graduated? Do you keep in touch with any of the seniors from last year?
Yeah, so the basketball seniors, Avery and Erica. Erica is a freshman. She plays at Hamilton, actually, Hamilton basketball. And no, Erica Hills. Leah is her younger sister, and she plays. Erica's having a great freshman year, I think, from what I've seen. I've looked at her stats a little bit, and she's been doing really amazing there. So, yeah, and Avery's over at Denison. I think last I heard from her, she was considering trying out for the lacrosse team there. So I'll have to check in with her and see how that goes.
Good skills carry over.
Definitely. And, like, both of them are very just athletic people, so I feel like it makes sense that they would continue on in college.
And they brought the band here for you tonight.
I was so excited when I walked in and saw that we picked the game that the pep band was at. They always do a great job. I'm always very impressed.
By the way, they didn't make you pay to get in.
No, and I appreciated that. I would wear my Raiders sweatshirt too, so if that didn't work, I'd just say I was a student here.
Oh, you can start crying. That would.
Yeah, I'm not good at that though. Haven't tried that one out yet.
So are you looking forward to field hockey in the fall? Of course you are, but when do you actually start working out again?
I think when we go back for second semester, and I don't go back until February, so.
You start the thing this year in the winter for next fall?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's like part of our off-season training, because we weren't able to lift super heavy in season because we would be tired and then wouldn't be able to play our best at games. So that's why they have us lift heavier in the off-season.
Yes, scrimmages in the spring.
Yeah. We'll play some local teams, but we're lucky that there's a lot of teams around us because New England is a pretty concentrated field hockey area.
Yes. Try to play softball or something. You run into yourself. Some of your conflicts in your schedule. It's obvious that you can only play one sport.
Yeah, but I mean, there are people who do it, and I admire them. They're on a very tight schedule.
They're super organized.
Yeah, they are.
So I've been given the rap sign by our producer. Wonderful, Daddy.
All right. Yeah, it was good to see you too.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
To see you at school.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Go Raiders.
Interviewed her last year during a playoff game, boys game, and just found her to be a fun, entertaining, intelligent, savvy person. So we're back to the second half. Raiders with a 2-point cushion. They switched ends, all baskets if you would. Raiders going left to right, Holliston right to left. Taken away by Holliston. Witten brings it up. There's so much traffic around here right now. A lot of things that Cam's trying to straighten out with the audio. Left side for Megan. Simpson loses the ball, picks it up, and she doesn't get bothered. Nothing flusters the girl. 2 more points. During the next break, yeah, but I got an extra pen. It's okay. You got one? Okay. For Griebel, looks, bounce past to Fielding, who'll set it up. Way out to Monica. That was intended for Will Chamberlain. Out of bounds, it'll be red ball. Next break in the action, I'll try and read you the halftime scores. Deb, I have a pen. You got one? All right. Grace Witten. Cross court to Simpson. She just shoots. She misses. Nobody's perfect, right? Up and in. That's Sarah Kuchman. We're 32-30 visitors. They take it back. Simpson. Pop. She missed that. It happens. Taken away by the Raiders. Ball bounds around. Finally, Monica Gibbs brings it up. Her sister out with an injury day to day. Monica in the lane. Somehow passed it to Fielding. Lays it up short. She got fouled. Ms. Fielding will go to the line. Shoot two as her team trails with 6:15 to go in the quarter. 32-30. One-point game. No-point game. We're all tied. Megan Simpson brings the ball around. She wheels to her right, and she shoots. How does she do that? 34-32, Holliston. Up the floor comes Mia. To the captain. Back to Mia. Grieber looking around. Back to Hassan. Right? Go ahead, Bruce. I'll catch up. Amari Hughes. That was low down for Hills. Hills puts it in. Back comes Simpson at the right wing. Works around a pick. Simpson off balance. Shoots off the backboard. Tried to get it to deflect in. It didn't. And we got a walk on the red team. Grieber will put it in play with a bit of a press by Holliston. Fielding a loop pass to Grieber. Hands off to Hughes. Now I got her name right. Amari works to the middle for Monica. This team has played a lot of conference tonight. Monica swings it over to Grieber. Grieber will use the dribble, so she gives to Fielding. Hills, who's had a hot hand tonight, passes to the wrong team. Taken away by Grace Witten. Witten up the floor. Bounce pass inside, back out for Glenn Smith. Misses off the rim. Hills bumped, gets the ball back, trapped in the backcourt, rolls it out of bounds. I think it's off red? No, it's red ball. Kuchman's coming out for the visitors, and Bauman comes in. They usually exchange those two. Mia Grieber will put it in play. We got a official's timeout. They're trying to catch up on something. Nobody tells me. Anywho, Fielding. Oh, she's bumped by Simpson. Simpson doesn't like it, but yeah, she bumped her. Her second. Team second. For Gibbs. Fielding. Bounces away. Nice play. To Grieber. She wanted a feed, but nobody's there. And Simpson says, thank you very much for the turnover. Grieber chases her down the floor. Gibbs down low as well. She shoots and scores. 36-34. Holliston. Cross to Fielding. Gibbs, 10 seconds to get it up. A lot of them are expiring. They finally don't get it up. Backcourt violation. Out of bounds play for Megan Simpson. She doesn't look any worse for wear. No, she's not breathing like she's tired. She's just there. Always there. Simpson with the ball. Sideline. Back to Witten. Inside pass. Nice feed down low to Isabel Glenn Smith, and she scores 38-34. 4-point lead for Holliston. 3:55 to go in the third quarter. Bounce pass to Fielding. Up to Amari Hughes. Hughes brings it up. She's played very well tonight, especially in the pivot. Hughes right wing. Hands off to Grieber. Back to Amari. Amari goes up and he Ooh, ball didn't like her. She gets a rebound and pulling it out is Hills. Leah bumped. I'm not sure if they're calling a foul or just an out of bounds play. Out of bounds play. White ball. It's going back to, no, it's not. It's going back to Griebel. To Monica. Feet up high. Amari goes in. They realize Amari's the tallest player out there, so she's going to drive and make them stop her. She goes to the line and shoots a couple. Halftime leading scorer for Dover-Sherborn was Amari Hughes with 11, and Monica Hughes with 11. They were tied. Leah Hills with 6, and Ruby with 2. And at halftime, Megan Simpson had 15. Now she's got, I would say, she's around 20. Another sub for the visitors. Bauman comes out. Campbell Harris returns. Nice shot. 38-36 replacement coming in. This would be Jazzy Hancock in for Leah Hills. Back to, that was tip, no, backcourt violation, yep. Backcourt violation against Red. You can't go back in the zone once you come out of it. And she violated that, back into the half-court defensive zone. Fielding, bounces. High post to Amari Hughes, back to Fielding. Right side to Griebel. Monica Gibbs, back to Fielding. Tipped away by Simpson off her out of bounds, white ball. I got to say, in the score is 2-point difference, but from what I've seen tonight, Dover-Sherborn playing a lot more confidence, a lot more of knowing what they're doing on the offense and working on it very hard, not wasting a lot of shots. Bounce pass back to Fielding. Fielding driving left wing. Hands off, and it's taken away by Smith. Make that Glenn Smith, if you'd like. Megan Simpson got it by Fielding. She bumps. Fielding's foul. First in the team. Second foul on Fielding. Emily Jarron coming in to give Amari Hughes a breather. Number 44. Witten. Witten thought she was coming out. She's not. A ball to Flex comes down to Griebel. Thank you very much. Hands off to Fielding. Mia, nice play back to Fielding. They set it up high post to Jarron. Griebel takes a 3 short. Rebound by Monica. If she didn't get fouled, I did. I mean, she got whammed. She really did. They should have called it. The official he was blocked in the play, but it was so obvious and he missed it. A bunny, short. Rebound comes down. Nobody wants it. Now Monica comes up with it. Gibbs going one-on-one with Witten. Gibbs dribbles, shoots, misses. Rebound inside, taken away by Simpson. Somebody better get back 2-on-1. Simpson all the way and gets fouled. Second foul on the team. Timeout White. At the end of one quarter, the Raiders led 16-9. In the second quarter, Holliston came on strong. They scored 19 points to 14 for the Raiders. Right now, it's a 2-point lead, well within hand for either team. Brad Crandall not available tonight, so I figure dead ear is better than silly talk, so I'm quiet. We'll be back here next Tuesday with a boys game, and They're playing at Tri-Valley Lodge. I think it's Westwood or Hopkinton. I'll look that up before we go so we can tell you where everybody is, especially with the time differentials of these games this season. The boys playing a lot of 6:30 and the girls playing a lot of 6 p.m. games. It's not the easiest thing in the world to follow, so you got to really pay attention or you'll come too early or come too late. Raiders back on the floor. Hancock is out there. She's one replacement off the timeout. At the line, Megan Simpson to shoot a couple. (39-36) Holliston. Make that 40-36 Holliston. The boys are back here 6:30 on Wednesday the 14th. Stolen away by Simpson. Get back to that. Left wing. Simpson wheels the ball around. Pops off balance. How does she do that? So the boys are here Tuesday, January 14th, 6:30 against Westwood. And I believe the girls have a 6 p.m. game at Westwood that same evening. Fielding slows it down. Her team trails by 6. High post to Darren. Darren turns around. She's Griebel open. Sets up with a 3. Way off the far rim. Back to White. They have it. Hook pass to Griebel. Passes to Hancock. Hancock dribbles once. Now she's stuck. Gives it to Griebel. Forced pass taken away by the visitors. And they come up the floor. Simpson will carry it. Bomb by Berman. Off the mark. Make that bombing. Witten, coach yelling out instructions. Simpson holds it. Got it by Fielding. She throws off balance. Misses that one for a change. Darren to Gibbs. Bounce pass to Fielding. Ruby hands it off to her teammate. They work it around. Griebel. Back to Fielding. High post is Darren. Nobody moving that much. Movement very, very tedious. Ball deflects, gets away from Darren, and Holliston takes it away. Bombing up the floor, and a walk on Megan Simpson. She has that look on her face like, I didn't do anything wrong, but she did. She walked. Witten is out, and replacing her is Jocelyn. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. And that'll do it. Maybe. And I want to correct myself. That girls' game at Westwood, January 14th, is a 6:30 game. I'm just looking at the schedule. You really got to pay attention. So the boys are here against Westwood 6:30 on Tuesday the 14th, and the girls go to Westwood on Tuesday the 14th at 6:30. It's Westwood, it's 6:30. Decide where you want to go. I'm done. At the end of 3 quarters, Dover-Sherborn trails by a count of 42-36. In the quarter, 8 points for Holliston and 12 by... Whoops. I got my numbers reversed. Do that again. 14 points in the quarter for Holliston and only 16 for the Raiders. Yeah, that looks about maybe. 6 points for the Raiders in the quarter, which is not good, and 14 for the visitors. That looks good. Point totals to date: 25 for Simpson, 11 still for Gibbs, 13 for Hughes, 4 for Fielding, 8 for Hills. And that's all she wrote for now. Thank you. We have an injured player, which would be Monica Gibbs, on the floor. Don't know what happened. Did you see it, Deb? The action was rolling to our left as the quarter ran out, and Monica didn't get up the floor. So we have a timeout. Her mom's out there, the trainer, the athletic director. This gives me an opportunity to mention something that happened for last fall, an award that was given out, and it was Mila. That's what it gets to it. Mila Lee was awarded Division III single scoring record for Dover-Sherborn. All right, let me read it rather than just estimate it. The Tri-Valley Small MVP, Mila Lee, broke the program's single-season goals record with 37 to earn all New England honors. Lee also set the career program record with 52 goals in just 2 seasons at DS. She's going to BC next year, and BC is getting a heck of a player. You know what it doesn't say here? It doesn't say... I assume that's soccer. I'm looking around. Nobody knows. It's soccer. It's got to be. If it's not, I'll hear about it. Yeah, it is girls soccer. I just double-checked. So outstanding for her. Monica helped off onto her left foot because the right one hurts right now. They brought crutches out for her. Her dad with his arm around her, and they just want to see if they can have her get off the floor on the one leg with the crutches. Injuries and the flu bug are going around, and it's hitting a lot of teams. The JV team at Bellingham for Dover-Sherborn did not play because they have a low-numbered squad to start with. Injuries and illness, and they just couldn't field the team, so they had a forfeit. We will start the fourth quarter after this delay, 42-36, as Monica and her family leave the gym. Well, Dad's leaving and Mom's staying. Or they're all leaving. I think Meredith's staying, and the parents and Monica will leave. And we'll report back as soon as we do know something. It won't be tonight, but as time goes on, I'm sure we'll learn more. We are now ready, as the buzzer tells us, for the fourth quarter of play. I'm Bruce Glazer. Brad Crandall not available tonight. Elsa Suxo on camera, and Cam doing everything possible to keep us on the air. You can hear me? Do I talk that loud? Did I talk that? I talk that loud you can hear? No, you're just reading my lips. Okay, whatever works. Hills is on the floor for the Raiders along with Hancock, Hughes. Hills, I think I already said. And, Addie Murphy. And Fielding, Ruby Fielding. Simpson in the fourth quarter, wheels around some players, looks off, hands off, shot, in and out. Rebound control by, wow, quick call. Glenn Smith had it, and then she was tied up with a white ball. Good hustle on the defense. 12 seconds into this fourth quarter. Fielding. They set up a triangle in the backcourt to work it up to Hills. The blue-sneakered young lady gets it over midcourt within the 10-second time frame. Murphy in trouble for Fielding. Loop, a forced pass she should never have made, and Simpson has it tipped out of bounds by Fielding. throw in. Simpson. 25 on the shot clock. Down low. Glenn Smith pushes it out. Bauman, nope. Wouldn't stay. Tie up again. This time it goes back to the visitors. So putting it in play will be Lucy Bauman. Nope, actually it's going to be Kitty Joslin. Sophomore has the ball, looks to her teammates. Outside to Simpson. Fielding will sleep well tonight after covering this girl. Back out deep, she works it out. Presence of mind to set the play up again for herself. Sideliner, up and off. And it rolls around. White ball, Hughes takes it to Leah Hills. The junior looks around, throws off to Fielding. Fielding drives, throws it up and in! Ruby Fielding brings the score to 42-38. The Panthers still in the lead, but now down to 4. Bauman looking for a feed, didn't get it. Simpson, now they're trapping her a little bit, tying her up. To Bauman down low. Pop outside. Beautiful shot, Glenn Smith. Just so smooth. 44-38 visitors, 6:21 to go in the fourth quarter. Fielding right in front of us, brings it down low. Forced pass, but up and in by Hancock. That was dangerous, but it worked this time. Hancock makes the 2, 40-44. Raiders trail. They set up in a 2-3 zone. Simpson, no good. Climbing up in the air is Hancock. Make that, I apologize to Hancock. That was Murphy. Murphy with the boards on that one. Back to Murphy. She holds it. Back out deep to Ruby. Hills for 3. Short. Up and in by Fielding. Yes! Fielding with 2 in a row. 44-42, and she closer as Holliston wants a timeout. Meredith Gibbs runs on the floor to congratulate her teammates. The girl is feisty. She's not playing, but she's out there for her team. Once again, she has a partially separated shoulder. She'll be back soon. Her sister did not leave the arena. I got fooled. The parents are no longer in the place, but Monica is sitting on the bench with her right leg up. And I'm not sure, I can't see, but I don't know if she has anything on it. Probably ice if nothing else. .5:34 to go. It's a 2-point game. At the end of 3 with my messed up scoreboard here, it was 42-36 Holliston. In this quarter, Dover-Sherborn has outscored Holliston by 4. Once again, the high school band is here, and they're doing a marvelous job. Every year they get better. It's good to see them here. Hopefully more often they will be here. Two sisters sitting across there, Monica and Meredith, kind of commiserating and cheering the team on at the same time. Bringing the ball up, Grace Witten for the Simpson girl. Back to Witten. I don't think Grace has had a shot in the entire game, which is typical for her. She does a double dribble. She's not a shooter, she's a point guard, a strict point guard. Fielding will bring it up with a chance to tie, and 5:18 to go in the fourth. Kuchman's come back in for Holliston. Right side. Simpson's everywhere, but if you pass right to her, she's going to be there. Tie up again will be white ball. So that play worked out in favor of the Raiders. 5:05 to go. Murphy hands it off. Bringing it up Hills for Hughes. Back out. They rewind. Hughes goes to the foul line. Drives, gets stripped of the ball. Up the floor we go. Simpson handles it. Around the screen she goes, right side. Outside for Witten. Witten will set it up from the deep point. cross court to 24, Bauman, and she's fouled on the floor. No shots. First foul on either team this quarter. Foul is on. I don't know. Scoreboard and I are not agreeing here. Don't know who the foul is on, but it's on the Raiders. Stolen away, knocked away by Murphy. Out of bounds, it'll be red ball. That foul, previous foul, was on Murphy. They just straightened it out. Chip out of bounds, red ball. Red ball. Witten will do the honors. Got it by Murphy. Passes over to Simpson. Simpson drives the foul line, brings it back out. Very smart player. Hands off. Shot, that's the first shot I think Grace Witten has taken, and we got a foul on the floor against Dover-Sherborn. Baseline play coming up. The foul is on, I think it's on Murphy again. Yep, her second. Ball comes into Kuchman. Hands off. Long one. Good! That's two for Campbell Harris. 46-42. Raiders haven't scored in a while. They're down by 4 as Ruby Fielding is trapped on the sideline. Hacked, but nobody calls it. And she gets it back. She bumps into her own teammate, and I don't know where we are. Official blows a whistle, and we'll see. It's red. Is it? I know that coming out is Murphy, and coming back in is Mia Griebel. But it's red ball. Simpson slows it down for the moment, but she's only deceiving you. Simpson brings it back out. High dribbles cross court to Grace Witten. High post for Kuchman. Back out to Simpson. Shoots. Misses. Ball rolls. Witten deflects it. I don't know. That was up and down, whether you like it or not. That was a travel, and they didn't call it. Luckily, White got the ball. Fielding bringing it up. Inside for Leah. She's hacked. 2 shots. Foul on Kuchman. White ball. It's not a shooting foul. You got me on that one, referee. Mia Griebel trying to pass in. 5 seconds, young lady. Hands off to Fielding. Fielding in trouble, gets fouled. Is she going to the line? Maybe. I think so. First one, no good. 3:21 to go, 4-point differential. Holliston in the lead. White ball, nice tie-up or a foul. Foul on the floor. He's not calling a tie-up. Good call, foul. Holliston coach not happy, but he doesn't get a vote. That foul is on Kuchman, her second. White ball as a timeout's called, I believe, by Holliston. 3:18 to go in regulation. It's white ball, so maybe Dover-Sherborn called the timeout. Regardless, same team on the floor for Dover-Sherborn, except I believe Hancock's come back in on the offense. For the visitors, let's see any changes. No. Where's Megan? Of course she's there. So throwing for Mia Griebel. Looking, bounce pass, out of bounds. Red ball, yeah, went off white. Slow dribbles by Witten. She can use the clock. They're in no hurry. They got a 4-point lead. Back to Witten. In the corner, Kuchman, I think. Now that was not Kuchman, it was Megan Simpson. How would I not know that? Simpson tied up with Fielding after that shot by Simpson, and we got a tie-up red ball. Throw in for Witten. They break. Pop. That's an important pop. 6-point lead, 2:50 to go. Holliston comes into this game 3-4. The Raiders 1 up and 6 down in the record column. Nice turnaround by Hughes. Bounce pass outside. Fielding. Back to her. High post Hughes. Outside Hills. Drives baseline. Turns it around. Back out. Fielding with 12 on the shot clock. Hills for 3. Bang! That'll cut in half. 48-45 as Meredith Gibbs leaves her feet on the sideline cheering for her team. Simpson dribbles right in front of her bench. Guarded by Griebel. Passes it over to Witten. Back to Megan. Megan turns around. Megan throws it over. They broke it down low. Deflects out of bounds. It'll be a red ball. Panthers in the lead with 2:02 to go in regulation. 3-point game. Witten looking for someone on the break. Out deep to Simpson. Picking her up is Fielding. Deflects the ball. Simpson picks it up. Can dribble again. Simpson looks around a screen. Has nothing. Throws it to nobody. And Hughes picks it up. Good defensive play. Hughes has been all over the floor tonight. Maybe her best game of the year. Hughes driving left. Hughes turns it around. Mia thinks about a 3. Fielding handles the ball. And we got a call on the floor. No. Ball stolen away by Glenn Smith. Slowing it down is Grace Witten. 1:27 to go. Raiders 1 score away from tying this, but they need the ball. Simpson guarded by Fielding. Driving the foul line, throws it off. Bomb outside, hits the rim. Bounds around, taken back by the Raiders. Fielding with 1:10 on the game clock. To Hills, takes a set 3. Bang, bang, off the rim. White timeout. 1:01 to go. (48-45) Raiders. They led at the half by 2, trailed at the third quarter mark by 6, and right now they trail by a 3-point play with just over a minute to go. Girls at Westwood, boys back here next Tuesday. Both 6:30 games. We'll have the boys game here against Westwood. Crunch time. Griebel will put it in play. And they break. Force for Fielding. Outside. Set shot. Way off the mark by Hancock. Rebound taken down by Lindsay O'Connell. Timeout red. They were trapped in the corner, and a good time for a timeout. It'll be baseline play official indicating it'll be a baseline throw-in after the timeout. 53.2 to go in the contest. Simpson has 25, the leader for both teams, and Fielding leads her team with... No, she doesn't. I lied. I'll be back. No, I'm not giving it back to you. 13 for Hughes. She leads her team. Yeah, that's what it is. That's all I'm doing. Now, you have your own system of trying to interpret it. It might take the rest of the quarter. Debbie Glazer on stats. Elsa Suxo on camera. Cam Crandall taking care of our technical aspects of the game. I'm Bruce Glazer. And Brad Crandall is at a hockey game in Providence because he had a conflict in his schedule of which he was unaware till this week. It just happens to everybody once in a while. And I get to talk to myself for the last couple of hours. Unless you two out there, the viewers, are listening. Coming back in is Campbell Harris for Holliston. Lindsay O'Connell has also come in. That's the only changes I see. They want to trap Megan, but that's hard to do. Greenville goes after her. She passes off to Witten. Witten stuck in the corner with Hancock. Back out to Megan. Megan takes the... No, she fakes it. Outside. Holding it. They work it around. O'Connell to Simpson. In and out. Break for somebody. Dover-Sherborn. Raiders ball. Fielding brings it up. 14 seconds to go. They can tie it. They need a 3. Over to Grebo. Timeout White. I would have to say with 10.2 to play, this next play will decide where we're going from here. Game over, overtime, or Dover-Sherborn win. It would take a 3-pointer and a foul for Dover-Sherborn to pull it out in regulation, most likely. They could tie it with a 3-pointer, or they could tie it with a layup and a foul, but I'd say they're going for the 3. Raiders back on the floor, no change in their lineup. Grebo will throw it in play. Holliston, not sure if they want to come back on the floor, but they decide to return for the last 10 seconds. And I don't see any real change. Maybe Glenn Smith came back in, but she may have already been in. So same lineups pretty much. For the last 10.2 seconds, Grebo has it. Puts it in play in the backcourt. Hills, knocked out of bounds, white ball. 7.6 seconds. That's a long time when you're in the forecourt. They got plenty of time to get a shot off. Out to Fielding. Fielding has to shoot. Back to Leah. Leah shot. Game over. Final score, Dover-Sherborn with a valiant effort. They had 45, but Holliston won the game 48-45 as they go through the traditional handshakes. We'll give you a scoring total for Megan Simpson and the Raiders in one moment. Meanwhile, the band plays the exit song, whatever that means. Teams shake hands, which is a nice custom that they do in high schools. I do want to repeat, we had great fans from both squads coming out here tonight. Families and friends, and we had a nice turnout by the band, and it was a fun game overall, except for the final score, of course, but both teams move on. Now Holliston's 500 on the year at 4-4, and Dover-Sherborn is 1 up and 7 down. Final scoring stats. The Simpson girl finished with 25. No points in the fourth quarter for her. For Dover-Sherborn, we have the leader was Amari Hughes with 13. Leah Hills and Monica Gibbs had 11. Ruby Fielding with 8. And Jasmine Hancock with 2. That's it for us. Final score, victory for the visitors, Holliston 48 and Dover-Sherborn 42. We thank you for watching our live stream and replay of Dover-Sherborn girls basketball. Until next time, so long everyone.